Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to do a test. I just got into the wrong combine, didn't I? I want to get into the New Holland. We're going to test out the two different headers. I still jumped out of the wrong. Alright, we are going to set this combine up with the corn header. It is, you know what? Let's make sure. I believe the same width as the sunflower header. Take a quick look here. So the corn header is 12 meters wide. Yep, 12 meters wide. So they're both 12 meters wide. So we're going to take the corn header, set up our GPS, have everything set up. We're going to save the game and just run once down the field. And then we will quit without saving. And we will see how much what the difference is between the corn header and sunflower header. Hang on. That is so the wrong corn header. That's the little guy. That would be a drastic difference in the test, wouldn't it? And other people say it makes a difference in yield. I'm going to test it myself, and then we know for sure. Oh, is this going to fit through there? Yeah, about that. I guess I need to put it onto a header trailer. Which has got a header on it. That's okay. I guess it had the sunflower header on it. Farmer Joe, I believe, did some sunflower harvesting with it, if I recall correctly. What's up? Farmer Joe, what's up? I have no idea what she just said. We'll just pretend, smile, and nod. Oh. Get, what are you doing? Get back up there. All right. Let's try this again. as little crop destruction as possible. Set this up as fairly as I can. There we go. Auto width. Let's move it over. All right. Let's save the game. Yes. Back. Here we go. So our speed is between 9 and 10 kilometers. Go. And we harvested 2,988, I don't know, liters? I don't know what unit of measurement farmers use. It's 20% full. So now we will quit. Quit game, yes. Multiplayer, create game, Coldborough, continue, start, start. Wait for it to load. Seeing it just loaded, you'd think it'd be a little quicker, but being its short-term memory on the computer, but it seems to be the same speed. Find our combine. There it is. Fold up that header. And now it's going to be important not to do any extra crop destruction that direction. What's going on? I'm stuck. This sucks, but I think the easiest way to do this is a quick U-turn. Oh. The header has to still go on. Whoops. That's okay. This is going to be a good test. Okay. Now we know how much we got from the corn header. Let's see how much we get from the sunflower header. Whoa, that is laggy. Oh, not unfold. Drop. Perfect. That is going to be too far forward. I'm not going to be able to drive that, am I? Not so perfect. Almost perfect. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What did I do wrong there? Too far over? Throttle seems a little touchy today. Okay. Perfect. I think we managed to do that without destroying any of the crop that was important to the test. I should be backing the other way. Here we go. Well, the speed is definitely a lot quicker. So with the corn header we were going 9 to 10 kilometers, and here we're going to 15 kilometers. So 5 kilometers faster. So that alone is a good perk. We'll see if the yield is different. If we pass 2,988, the yield would be different. Oh, I'm predicting the same yield, but it's still a heck of a lot faster. $2,960, so I'm sure the beginning there might not have been exactly, so essentially it's the same exact yield. So the header yield doesn't make a difference, but the speed makes a big difference, so I am still glad we have purchased this header. Good, we now know. The sunflower header gives the same yield as the corn header, just you can harvest at a lot quicker rate. And going from 10 kilometers to 15 kilometers, that's a 50% increase. So if a field took an hour and a half to do, it would now take an hour to do. That's quite a difference. Quite happy with that test. Unfortunately, we had to destroy a little bit of crop for it, but I'll get over that. Need a hand, Farmer Joe. Just organizing, okay. I am quite excited about a new mod I just downloaded for our Sandy Bay. I'm going to try to keep this map lighter on mods so that multiplayers have more opportunity to join. I'd even be willing to remove some mods if that's what's required to get more players joining. just let me know and I will work on that. But Sandy Bay, we're gonna check out the beta mod that the in-game beta mod for combines that give you realistic flashing lights like real combines. When the hopper's almost full, the beacon lights come on, so telling the person who driving the trailer, the tipper, that that particular combine is ready to be unloaded. And apparently there's an audible alarm as well, so knowing how often I've gone to 100% and then just driven through the crop, I think that'd be a good mod for me to test out. It is in beta, so there might be some bugs, but we will try that tomorrow morning. .87% full. Put that pipe out just to remind me. And we're almost full. Okay, that was a bad idea. Take out that hydro pole or knock the pipe right off the combine. Neither of which is a good idea. 97% full. There we go. Let's jump into a tractor. Seems good enough for me. Jump in the Steyr. Sure you're okay, Farmer Joe? Just noisy? Okay, you're allowed to be noisy. Sorry? Noisy and nobody can hear you. Now that header definitely goes through sunflowers fast. Yeah, this header, at the speed we go, it certainly makes very fast work of these sunflower field. Kind of nice. Well, thanks for watching this test between the two headers. We now all know the difference. We will keep streaming live like we always do. You can join us every day at 8:30 in the morning. We're running a little late today, but most days 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. Thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate your likes. Give me that thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. We will see you tomorrow. Alright, we're going to put up the webcam. And continue streaming for a little longer as always. So what do we think we want to plant here? Maybe sunflowers again? We'll have to see what we have in storage and what we're currently growing. Hey Dustin, how's it going? And you're not new. You're definitely not new to this channel. If you're new to something else. Darian, hi as well, and thanks for the like. We just tested out the difference between this corn header or this sunflower header and the corn header, and as far as yield, it does not make a difference. The sunflower header is 5 kilometers faster than the corn header, so it is still a really good header to have. But as far as yield on the field, it does not make a difference. Oop, that's what we want. You're all done, Farmer Joe? Ah, making dinner. It's been a busy day today. Ooh, there goes a cement mixer. Somebody's got some construction going. It's snowing where you live. I can't remember where you live, Darian. I can always kind of guess. By cheating. I'll show you what I mean. I can always guess where most of my viewers are. If you're from the US, I'm going to guess Illinois or Minnesota. I know sometimes you guys have told me and I forget. Ah, Drury, London. It's snowing in London. Yeah, that's it's always there's well, I'll show you what I mean on YouTube here. Well, if it's going to behave. Go to analytics. Look, I've made a whole $1.35 in the last 28 days. But topographics. So, you can always guess where my viewers are from. Sweden, UK. Usually we have some Lithuania and Latvia. Usually Japan pops in there. Greece is in there most days. France, and then if you go in the US, it's usually right there. Illinois, Missouri, Indiana, Louisiana. For some reason Arkansas never shows up in there. Only a little bit. Minnesota, and for some reason Washington today. But always seems to be either the breadbasket in the US, here you have farmland, or right in this area in the Europe that all the watchers come from. So it's kind of interesting to see where you guys all are watching from. What are we doing with this sunflower seed? We are storing that because the price sucks. Why would it do that? That's the problem you had yesterday, Farmer Joe. The wrong trailer unloading. Oh, driving forward can be problematic if there's a wall to run into. Okay, we will store these trailers and then clean up that combine and decide what we want to do with that field. Yeah, that looks really good, Farmer Joe. Yeah, that looks really good. By far your best creation yet. Yeah, that's very sharp because it matches the background. At least in this particular one, that works better. Where's our combine? Twitchy, twitchy combine. Behave. Yes, you absolutely have to. Ooh, I want sweet potato fries. I guess I'll settle for not behaving and sweet potato fries. That is awfully close. Drove over the end. Oh, let's fold up the actual combine. There we go. Zoom out, make sure we don't hit anything. This header trailer actually does a really good job following the combine, so very helpful getting through narrow areas. Before we jump in there, what we need is, well, more sunflower too, but canola and soybean and sunflower. So, field 2 and 9 are canola. We just harvested 8. We have 2 small sunflower, and that is soybean and soybean. So, we may as well plant sunflower again. To do that, we need to cultivate that field first. Hang on. Let's make sure we need to cultivate and not plow. Yep. Cultivation will be good. So Darian, is it really dreary in London all the time? Is it the stereotypical rainy, cloudy weather? No, that is the stereotype. Oh, I still have to lower it. and around. Around and around we go. Ooh, what is getting annoying? Photoshop? What? Do you have photos on OneDrive? That is weird. And if you go through all of it and set it up, have you tried that? Huh. That is bizarre. Maybe the new Windows update is trying to force everyone to drive or set up OneDrive. You know, I use it all the time, but I think we should play with the GPS a little bit. I've tried before to get the automatic auto-turning at the end of the field. I might attempt to try it again and see what happens. This is a very oddly shaped field, so I don't know if that's going to work at all, but new auto width. Okay, so that's okay, that's how many, or the plus, and I don't know why that plus is up there instead of down here, but must be a bug. Let's go over 2 lanes. I'm not sure what that's doing difference. End of field, there we go, auto turn. Okay. I'm not sure what that does. Let's find out. So that seems, maybe when it gets to the end of the field it's going to turn. Well, let's just see what that does, and if that doesn't work we'll play with those numbers. We'll make it just skip 1. Or skip none. Can it turn that tight? Let's find out. What happens if I don't touch anything? Ooh, that's scary. So it still skipped one. What decides if it... Let's shorten that a bit, so... Okay, what's going to happen here? Are we going to go in the trees? It's just going to stop. Okay, we want it to turn that way. I don't know what that -1 is. How will we adjust that? What does that mean? I'll change it to 2 instead of 1. See what happens at the end of the field if I get that close to the edge again. Okay, not touching anything. Okay, now we'll see if it... I think because it's such an oddly shaped field on that other end, it's not going to do the turn. But we'll let it do its thing and see what happens. Just gonna stop again. Turn it that way again. Now it's -4. -4 from maybe the center line where we started? I'm not sure what that is. The 5.7 is the width of our cultivator. Whoa, whoa, I didn't mean to do that. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, this is going to be scary. This angle, let it do its thing. Feeling it's going to stop here again. Yep. Auto turn actually works very nicely on the flat ends. Ooh. We'll definitely have to practice with that a little more on a little more square fields and see if we can make that work. What if I make that a little... 2.5. Do we turn a little earlier? What's the difference? I think we turned earlier. Yeah, that 7 must be 7 lengths away from that center line. That's the only thing I can think of. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys again tomorrow. Really, really appreciate those thumbs ups. Much appreciated. We'll see you. I already said we're going to see you guys tomorrow, but I can say it again. What the heck? Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate the live comments. Have a good night.